Hello guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. So I've been wanting to make a video on heavies and warriors for quite a long time now, and I just figured I would get around to it finally. So a strategy can be called like a weavy or something, heavies and warriors, but I'm just gonna call it the heavy and warrior strategy for the sake of the video. Now, it can be one of the best attack strategies if you know how to use it correctly, and it takes a lot of skill. Now, I am assuming you guys have had like base warrior knowledge, how to use Smoky warriors, and if you haven't, I will put a card on the screen now, and it might be a kind of an old video, so just bear with my voice and stuff. Like I said before, this can be one of the best attack strategies in Boom Beach. However, if there is over 100% HP boost on the base or any shield generators or any shield generators, then it may be kind of hard to defeat the base. Now, I have defeated the base without a boost with this strategy that has had shield generators before. You need to ace the combination, ace to run up, ace to landing, and it just takes a lot of work. So usually for that type of base that has over 100% HP boost or a shield generator or shield generators, it is a good idea to boost up your Gumbo Energy Masterpiece and your troop damage statue masterpiece, and that just helps the HQ go down faster, and you're pretty much guaranteed to win. The strategy basically uses a modified Smoky warrior combination which adds heavies to it. So you're adding heavies to the already perfected Smoky warrior combination. Now, if you do not know, Smoky warriors can be an amazing combination for defeating bases, any sort of bases, but it gets hard with super high HP boost. So usually when a base has super high HP boost or super high defensive damage boosts, then it is a good idea to bring one boat of heavies. You never want to take more than one boat of heavies. Basically, the heavies act as a shield for when the warriors reach the HQ. So when the smokes wear off, the heavies will be targeted first, and we'll talk about that later, and all the heavies will die before the warriors die. So now let's get on how to use the strategy. Now, since the heavies are slower than warriors, the run-up has to be split up into multiple parts. So I did some research, guys, and I tested a bunch of different attacks, and I have found that the general rule of thumb is you want the first stop or the first part should be on the beach. So you're gonna flare to a building close to the beach and then wait for them to regroup while you're dropping smokes. Now, this is when it gets a little harder. If the HQ is behind a fourth boat holder knob, then the second stop should be halfway between the HQ. So you're gonna do one stop on the beach, one stop halfway between the beach and the HQ, and then the last stop on the HQ. Now, if you are a lower level, I can't remember what level it is that your dock changes, but I think you unlock smoke after it changes. So if it does not change, guys, I mean, you shouldn't be using this strategy like super low level. This is a more high level attack strategy. So the picture on the screen now kind of shows you a diagram. The HQ is behind the fourth boat knob. So what we're going to do is we're going to split it up into multiple parts, one on the beach and then one halfway between the beach and the HQ, and then I'll stop on the HQ. Otherwise, guys, if the HQ is before that fourth boat holder knob, then the second stop should be the HQ. So your first stop should be on the beach, and then your second stop should be at the HQ. So now the walk of these troops can be a little tricky, but if you watch the video, guys, I will show you how to master it. So you just have to be very precise with your smokes. You have to be straight line. The heavies will walk slower, so you definitely need to watch out, because if the warriors get out of smoke, then your warriors are gonna die. So the main goal is just to keep your warriors inside the smoke. So when you're approaching the HQ, deploy one smoke directly before the HQ. This smoke is going to act as a placeholder or your ending spot for your heavies. So your heavies are gonna park right before the HQ under that smoke. And then as soon as that smoke goes down, you're gonna drop another smoke on the HQ. So it's like a split second thing. So when the smokes wear off, the first smoke, which is a smoke where the heavies will be under, That smoke will wear off first, all the defenses will target the heavies, and then the second smoke will wear off a split second after. Now if you screw up this timing, let's say you accidentally drop your smoke on the warriors first and then a smoke on the heavies, the attack strategy is going to be pointless. The heavies were pointless, so you definitely need to master this part. I would say it's one of the most important parts of the entire attack. Now, if you're too late with your smoke, so let's say you drop your heavy smoke, and then you wait like 2 seconds, and then you drop your warrior smoke, there is a chance that the heavies will die before the warrior smoke even times up. So you just have to be very precise, and it's just a split second thing, guys. So 2 separate taps. Do not use the same tap. So do not double tap. Make sure you're tapping 2 separate times. And then the strategy gets so much easier from there. So when the smoke is about to wear off on the heavy side, you're gonna drop 2 shocks on the shock launchers, and that is it. So let's say there's flamethrowers with a super high defensive building boost right behind the HQ. They are not gonna be targeting the heavies where the heavies park. So you will want to drop a shock on those flamethrowers. But otherwise, all the defenses should target the heavies if your smoke placement is perfect. The heavies will tank all splash damage and single shot damage while they are alive on the beach side from the warriors. Now here's where it gets tricky, because as soon as the warrior smoke wears off, all defensive buildings on the top of the heavies, so above the HQ, will be targeting your warriors, not your heavies. These defenses will all fire once or twice on the heavies, and then they will redirect to your warriors. So you have to be very careful on your shock placement. It is a good idea to also drop a couple medkits on your warriors if you have the extra gumbo energy, but the most important place to drop your shocks are on top of shock launchers. So guys, I hope I made this super simple for you guys, and I hope you guys definitely did learn something about this strategy. Overall, this strategy can work very well if you know how to use it. But anyway guys, if you liked it, be sure to drop a like. As always, let me know in the comments how you like these tutorial videos. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.